Hello, learners. Good morning to everybody. I hope you are all fine. Wonderful. All right, so it is time for e-learning once again. Roka International School. I welcome everybody to class. Today, we are going to look at two very important things around us in the environment, water and air, and how important they are, water and air. But before that, I would like to comment a little on the quiz that you wrote. I have all the records in front of me here. All the records. Those who failed, those who passed, I have all the records. And one thing I have noticed, some children are not participating in the e-learning. But when it is time for end of month exams, they want to come and write exams and pass. You see, it doesn't work like that. It will be difficult for you to pass your quiz if you don't come to class and learn. And then some people too are not taking the e-learning serious. I have realized it. You sit at home, open your TV or whatever, turn on your TV. You'll be watching your TV and at the same time doing e-learning. It does not work like that. You cannot pass if you do that. What you ought to do is that put off your TV, go to your study room or wherever, sit down, get your notes, your pen, whilst you are listening to, to the audio, you are taking notes. You see, that is the only way you can pass your quiz. Follow the e-learning with rapt attention. Look, one girl, Vanessa Okansi, she did awesomely well, very well. She had only one question wrong, and I think that even that question, she didn't read it well. She didn't pay close attention to the question. That was why she had it wrong. So she got 14 out of 15. That was excellent, 93%. You see, you don't want your name to be mentioned. So please, wake up. You are sleeping. Wake up. Some of you are being lazy. And don't forget that all the scores that you are getting, we have it in front of us. All the teachers have it. So you can imagine, you fail this, you fail science, you are failing mathematics, you are failing this. We have all the records. School opens in January, and you will come to school and we will give you your results. So please, you will have to wake up and then do the right thing. Do the right thing. Be serious. Some of you are not serious. We are monitoring what is happening. We are monitoring the e-learning. All the teachers are monitoring. So please take the lessons seriously. If you have any question, send it to our WhatsApp platforms and we will answer every question. Is that okay? Please, I wish you all the best. Be at home and follow the e-learning as if you are in school. When it is time for e-learning, sit down as if you are in school and then do what is expected of you. I wish you all the best. Now, water and air. Water and air. Have you ever heard this saying, water is life? Yes. Now, every day of our life, there's no a single day that we do not use water in our life. And everybody use water, from a baby that is a cradle to an old person. So we all use water. This tells us how important water is in our life. So the human body is even made up of about 70% of water. For this reason, it is important to keep the water we drink very clean. So let me ask you a question. What are some of the qualities of good drinking water? So good drinking water must be free from impurities. It must be clear and without scent. There shouldn't be any odor in the water. So it is therefore necessary to look at ways of not polluting our water. You see, water is very important in the life of every human. So we have to take good care of it. We have to also look at how we use water and then how pollution is done to water. And then we can all avoid this. This lesson is a practical lesson that we, after the lesson, we have to practicalize it at home and wherever we find ourselves. There are some people who misuse water a lot. People will open the tap either in their kitchen or outside, and the tap will be flowing. Once they go out and be gossiping with friends, by the time they come, the water will be full in the bucket and be pouring. That is overflow, which is bad. Wastage of water. So what is water pollution? So water pollution is when waste, chemicals or other particles causes water bodies, i.e. rivers, oceans, lakes, to become harmful to humans, fishes and animals that need the water to survive. When waste, chemicals or other particles causes water bodies, that is rivers, oceans, lakes, to become harmful to humans, fishes, and animals that need the water to survive. Water pollution can cause major health problems and negatively affect nature's water cycle as well. So water pollution, you learned from your previous classes that people defecate into water bodies, people urinate into water bodies, animals wade through water bodies, and a lot of things happen to water bodies that causes pollution. Farmers use chemicals for fishing, which causes a lot of health problems to humanity. These are all pollution of water. And when we do this, there's not going to be enough water for use either at home or in the community. I would like you to look at these pictures in front of you. What will you say? This is a horrible scene. Some factories connect their wastewater into water bodies. So in your picture, you realize that some wastewater from either an industry is pouring into water body, and this is very bad. This is water pollution. Look at the fishes, all fishes dead in the water. So this is as a result of either these chemicals that are pouring into the water, which is not making the fishes to be healthy in the water. So when these chemicals get in contact with the fishes, what will they do? They will surely die. Hmm? So you also see that there are garbages. People throw rubbish into water bodies. And these things are happening each and every day. You see, it is about time you and I take conscious effort to preserve the water that we use, both in our community, our homes, and everywhere we find ourselves. When we are able to study this carefully, I was telling you that this lesson is a practical lesson. You have to show it. You have to make an effort not to pollute water bodies. Okay, the little effort we do, you and I do, not to litter around, and then also educate other people about water pollution, will preserve our environment. One day, when you grow up and you become the manager of a big company, you will be able to advise your company not to channel your wastewater into water bodies, because you don't know water is life and other people may need this water. But if you are channeling your wastewater into the water, what are you doing to it? All right, so let's look at some natural causes of water pollution. So it is not only human beings that causes water pollution. There are some natural causes, okay, which are not as a result of human beings, but they happen naturally. So sometimes water pollution can occur through natural causes like volcanoes, algae blooms, animal waste, and then silt from storms and floods. Volcanoes. I want to talk a little on volcanoes. I hope you have heard the name volcanoes before, or perhaps you've seen a volcano before. So, a volcano is a type of mountain or a hill. It is typically conical, having a crater or a vent through which lava is a kind of fire that flows, rock fragments, and then hot vapor and gas which erupt from the earth crust. So when the hot vapor, the lava, and all this, when it erupts, when it comes out from the mountain or the hill, it flows into water bodies. And when this happens, it kills the chemicals kills all the living things in water bodies. Quite very dangerous. Volcanoes are very dangerous. And then algae blooms. Algae blooms is the increase of algae in fresh water, which discolorize the water. So you will see a kind of green thing all over the surface of the water, which pollutes the water. And then animal waste. Animal waste is self-explanatory. So when animals defecate or their waste, animal waste, either sometimes animals decompose, they die, and then rainfall washes them into water bodies. It ends up polluting the water. Silt from storms and floods. So at construction sites, there is a lot of silt that is gathered there. So when it rains, floods also washes all these silt into water bodies, causing natural pollution of the water. Acid rain. Acid rain is also one major way of polluting water, but this is also a natural cause. So air pollution can also have a direct effect on water pollution. When particles like sulfur dioxide get high into the air, they can combine with rain to produce acid rain. So acid rain can turn lakes acidic, killing fishes and other animals in the water. So these are diagrams of algae bloom. As I explained earlier, the formation of algae on top of the water, which discolorize the water, changes the color of the water to green. And then this is a volcano eruption. And then you see all the fishes lying down on the shore. It's as a result of acid rain. And these are all natural forms of pollution of water. And then we come to human causes of water pollution. So some activities of humans also contribute immensely to the pollution of water bodies. So some of these are sewage. deforestation, bad farming practices, silt from construction sites, which is being done by humans, dumping rubbish into water bodies. Sewage. What is a sewage? So sewages are liquid water that comes from our homes or from communities that is being channeled into water bodies. Deforestation, so cutting down of trees without replacing them. This also can cause water pollution. Bad farming practices. So some farmers use some chemicals, for example, inorganic fertilizers in their farms, and these fertilizers are poisonous. So when it rains and then the rain washes these chemicals into water bodies, it pollutes them. So silt from construction site, as I said, when people after construction, they leave a lot of silt at the construction site, it rains and then washes all these chemicals into water bodies. Dumping rubbish into water bodies is also a way of polluting water. Since water is that important, we have to look at ways of preventing water bodies from pollution. So it is a conscious effort from you and I to prevent water pollution. One, keep out oils, fats, or grease from the sink. At home in your kitchen, if you want to wash anything which is oil, so much oil, I will advise that after washing, you bring it outside and then it's better you pour it in the sand so that it will sink into the sand. It is better than you pouring it into the sink, which will mix with other chemicals, and then when it goes into water bodies, it's going to pose a lot of threat to the living organisms in the water. Ensure minimal use of bleach or detergents. Reduce the use of herbicides, pesticides, and fertilizers. This is for the farmers. Proper sewage treatment and management. So we have to treat our sewage well. Our liquid water at home, we have to treat it well. Dispose trash properly. This simply means that we should put our dustbins at the right place. Don't litter. It's not good for your health. Avoid direct dumping into water bodies. That is also very key. Always conserve water. Yes, water conservation. You make sure you avoid waste and preserve the water. Practice tree planting. So the more trees we plant, the less water pollution we have. Skip the use of plastics. So plastics, this is a national concern. So um, we have to reduce the use of plastics, which is very important. You take action by actively participating in water pollution prevention. So if this all will happen, you and I have to start now. We have to actively participate in water pollution prevention. Right, so I'll end here with this short activity. Discuss any 6 ways of preventing water pollution in your home or at home. I wish you all the best. Take care, write nicely, take a picture of it and forward it to my WhatsApp handle. Thank you and bye for now.